What in God's name is going on in here?
"109." Welcome everybody to 109. We keep trucking along, man. We got
109.
109, man.
That's where I lost my mind.
Me too. I've lost it a long time ago. Ages ago, I lost it. When this one comes out, like I always say, I like to give you the fucking, what do you call it? The disclaimer. When this comes out, it's a week from now. So, but when this was recorded, we just went through 420. Did you have a 420, Vinnie? Did you have a happy 420, Vinnie?
Did I have a happy 420?
Yeah. Did you have a good time?
What did I do? I forgot.
I didn't do shit. I stayed in the house. I didn't do much. I did a little work, but I stayed inside the house.
Sounds about right, Vinny.
I know. I'm sure Angel had a good 420. I'm sure he had a good time.
But if my mom's listening, no, I didn't.
You didn't have a good time. Okay.
Angel doesn't even know what 420 is.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So 420, for those, everybody knows what that is. I don't have to explain that. And but for me, 420, well, not 420, but just that whole thing was just like, the Cheech and Chong stuff. Like those things were just part of my childhood. I used to love those movies, and I grew up with them. Me and my cousins used to sneak them and watch them, and we watch them on HBO at night. And it was just a big part of me growing up with my cousin, and we used to do that thing together and watch those movies. And they weren't for us, but they were funny. I thought they were hilarious. I didn't know what they were doing at the time because I was, 6 or 7. I didn't know what the hell they were doing.
You know how many references I get to when people see the 6'4"?
To the
Hey man, it's a Cheech and Chong car.
yeah, right. And
Yeah.
it's
Love Machine.
the love machine. That's what it was when he was rolling up the little window in the back. Yeah. That was the shit. But for some folks, 420 is that for some folks, but for some other folks in the room, 420 is a whole different ball game for 420. So what? I know you're chomping at the bit over there. Go ahead.
No, everybody
420.
who knows me, I'm a sicko.
Sure.
I am a Columbiner. So
Sure.
people who don't know what that is, it's people that are very interested in
Sure.
the Columbine
Yeah.
massacre.
Yeah.
Because it was like the first big school shooting, so it was like a really big deal. And it was in 1999.
99.
But it happened on 420.
420.
15 people were killed.
Yeah. It's a different.
Should have been a lot more, but their pipe bombs didn't go off.
Yeah, there a lot of shit. I know that. Was it in the
Cafeteria?
Cafeteria. Yeah, the cafeteria was a big.
Yeah,
big.
they
Isn't that in
go
Colorado?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Littleton?
No. Wasn't Aurora was the other shooting. Aurora was the Joker
the
one.
Joker
Yeah,
one.
the Batman
No,
one. Yeah.
the
Batman.
what year did Columbine happen?
99.
99.
Yeah, my buddy Robbie was telling me because that's where he's from. Is from Colorado, and
Okay.
he said like he lived like I think one town over from where that happened.
Oh shit.
And he was telling me everything that went down. He remembers all of it going down. And like I said, Robbie's my age, so.
I'm right.
What?
Littleton.
I figured you were right. I figured you
Well,
knew.
you would
that.
think so,
No, that's your thing, man. That's your thing. No, that's a 420 for some folks. Like I said, some folks see it different ways. And like I said, for me, I was blown away when that happened, man. It was a sight to see. And then I know that what? Huh?
You were blown away.
Oh, I didn't mean to say it that way. Yeah, it was a pun. I didn't pay attention to it. But I know Marilyn Manson got a lot of backlash for that shit, right?
Yeah,
Marilyn
which-
Manson?
yeah.
For no reason and shit. He got a bunch of backlash on that
It
shit.
wasn't for no reason. It's
Well-
because the kid was listening
Yeah.
to a
No,
lot
but
of Marilyn Manson.
no.
Yeah.
He wasn't. They just said that
assumed
Assumed
he
he
was
was.
They
listening to
assumed
Marilyn
that he was,
Manson.
but there's absolutely no proof of that whatsoever.
The
That
creepiest.
he liked him at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was probably an NSYNC fan or some shit.
It was
Probably.
just like that's why they did away with that one scene in Basketball Diaries. Remember?
Yep.
They did it because of Columbine. They got
Yeah.
rid of that scene in Basketball Diaries.
But okay, that gets me because then in American Horror Story,
Yeah.
in the first season,
They did that. Right?
spoiler alert, but yeah, Tate was a school shooter.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
wore a trench coat and everything, and he went
Yeah.
in and blasted everyone.
Was that when
and
he had the makeup, the skull
it's-
makeup?
Yeah.
The skull makeup. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. No, that was a big part of pop culture. I know people say, "Oh, that's sick." Why would you talk about it? Because it's a part of pop culture, man. It's
Yeah.
like it is part of our childhood, or
Yeah,
our
I was
growing up.
17. When
Yeah,
that
it was
happened.
a big deal for us, man. It was a big eye opener for us to see what was going on. And the creepiest part of that whole thing was
Bree. Bree goes, I was 2.
I know, right? No shit, right?
Ah, damn.
fucking bragging and shit, fucking. Fucking, and it makes me sad. And what was the other thing? The creepiest part was they like the fucking like the home videos they had of themselves with the trench coat, where they were being like weirdos and shit like at home and shit. It was
They planned it for over a year.
Yeah. And then like the parents saying that people would come to people come to their houses and shit and like harass them and shit after the fact.
Oh,
Like after
yeah.
the kids are But no, it was that was a big part of our culture. There, pop culture was a huge part, and there's no need to ignore it just because it's I know it's fucking gruesome and it's sad, but it's just it's a part of history there. What else was there? Go ahead. Do you want to do your 2009 stuff? Your
Sure.
2009. We're gonna celebrate 2009.
I actually have a few songs this week.
Oh, fantastic! All right.
Okay.
What you got?
2009 was Lady Gaga, Poker Face.
Okay.
Oh, love me some Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
God,
Oh,
I
yeah.
love me some
Oh,
Lady
yeah.
I
Gaga.
love
yeah.
her too.
Can't wait.
We have Party in the USA from Miley Cyrus.
Oh yeah,
I love me some
I
Miley,
like
too.
that too. I don't mind that.
That song
I remember-
changed a nice little generation.
I remember
for sure.
when she was on the VMAs, MTV Awards, and she had her cheeks on. It looked like little chicken, little
Oh,
chickens.
that was bad.
I like Miley now.
Yes.
Oh yeah, now yeah,
Yes.
for
I
sure.
like
for sure,
Miley
for sure.
now.
Yeah, no, she,
Yeah,
Not
Miley then
not
was-
Miley, not Miley back then. I'm
the
talking about
tongue
Miley.
Not the
Miley,
tongue.
yeah, tongue
The
Miley.
tongue was bad.
Yeah, tongue was terrible. But yeah, no, it.
And then I have Love Drunk from Boys Like Girls that nobody in this room probably knows besides me. So,
Yeah, I don't-
Wait,
No,
Boys Like Girls, My Hero, My Heroine, My Great Escape. I
yay!
love those, I love those songs.
Okay.
I love them. They're
No,
so
I
good.
again, like I said, you make fun of me because I don't know that genre. Because in that genre, I was doing different. I think I was doing at that time. I was probably doing Creed. Who knows? I was probably doing Creed.
Oh, I'm sure you were doing Creed.
Or
Nickelback.
no, not what's the other one? Disturbed or something like that. I was probably doing those. I was probably into that stuff. So that's why I missed those bands. But you showed me some of those. Like what was that one that Serenade? What was it called? Serenade something? Was it?
Secondhand Serenade.
Yeah, you showed me that. Those were great songs. Those are great bands.
About tonight's that. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm a bad singer.
those are great bands. Those are great bands. They're very talented guys. Like I said, they're not main. They're deep cuts. You know what I'm saying? So no. What else you had? Music? No, anything else?
That's all for music.
I had remember
but-
303. Remember?
Oh,
Don't,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't trust me. 303.
Yeah, 303. Helen Keller.
If
I
you
like
know,
that
you
part.
know. You know, you
Yeah,
know.
the orange drink. If you know, you know. Orange drink. What? Do you have TV shows?
I have TV shows.
All right, go ahead.
Teen Mom.
Oh fuck! Was that when it debuted?
Yep.
I like the redhead. She was hot.
Good stuff, man. Which
Yeah,
one?
Casey? Macy?
Macy?
Macy. Oh yeah.
She's hot.
She's
Macy?
Macy.
She's cool.
She's got a good look up. She got a look about
She
her.
got like 8 kids now, but
Yeah, she got like 50
she's cool.
kids. She's still. Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah.
That was the year of GTL happened.
Oh, Jim
Jim
Tanning.
Tan
Jim Tanning.
Laundry.
Yeah,
Channel Laundry happened in 2009.
Yep.
You know, it's crazy that they hit our pop culture hard, dude. Like they just hit it hard. Like I
It
know,
was
I know,
so
people-
good.
I know real Italians hated them, but it was a good introduction to that culture, you know, and then got into it. They beat up the beat. That was great.
They did. They did.
Snooki got punched in the face. That was great.
She also got arrested.
Yeah, she was always fucked up. She was always shit faced. What
I
other-
never missed that show.
Oh, I know.
Also, Parks and Rec.
Couldn't get into. Is that your show, Vinnie? Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec.
You like that one or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
I couldn't get into that one.
My
That
poker
was
face.
that
get into
was
it.
Hold on, I'll tell you
couldn't
a
get
story.
into it.
what's his name? Chris
Pratt?
Pratt.
Yes.
That was his breakout.
Mm-hmm.
That's where he came from.
He was a fat kid in that show.
Yeah.
Be a fat, and then he got shredded.
I started singing that because not only did Lady Gaga come out with that song,
Poker Face.
there's an episode where Amy Poehler marries 2 penguins and doesn't know that they're gay, or the 2 boys, so they're gay or whatever. And then a gay club makes a party for her,
Yeah.
and like she gets drunk and all hungover, and the next day she's singing Poker Face, sitting at her desk like, "Ma, ma, ma, ma," 'cause she had a good time, you know.
Nice.
That's funny, dude. I think I said I like her. I liked Swanson. I like those characters, but I just couldn't get into the show. I couldn't stay into it. I couldn't.
It's
I
too
couldn't.
silly.
It was just too much. I mean, I know I like. It's like it was like The Office, but it was just I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. What other shows did you
I
have?
have
there?
one movie.
What?
Princess and the Frog.
Disney, right?
Yeah, because that was the last full-length,
Right.
traditionally animated film.
That was a good one.
Yeah, because after that they all started doing that Squareface, the Hercules shit, right? Like
No, it wasn't
oh,
the
not-
Squareface, because that actually came before, but it was the
Oh.
more like 3D looking
Oh,
crap.
right.
Yeah.
Like there was no
Wasn't
more.
hand-drawn
It wasn't hand
animation
drawn
anymore.
anymore. Yeah, no, I get that. It's like a few episodes back we talked about Ollie and those 2 guys,
Frank and Ollie.
Frank and Ollie, those 2 animators. Those guys were legends, man. You would never recreate that again. And again, like I said, like Bugs Bunny and shit like that. Those were the shit, man. I used to love those. Was Roger Rabbit animated? That was animated, right?
Yeah,
Roger
it
Rabbit.
was. That was the
yeah.
first kind of animated.
Yeah, Roger Rabbit.
live action type.
I love that shit, man. That was
I love that movie.
You said the thing was so sad, it was so real. You know, cartoons get into you when that boot they drop them in the acid.
Oh, the little little shoe.
The shoe, yeah, they put him in the acid, and that was like,
and he
so
was like
sad.
screaming. And
yeah, dude,
yeah,
that's like
yeah.
animation, something, dude. It
In
can
the
hit
dip.
you hard. It can hit you hard, huh?
He went in the dip.
Yeah, he went the dips.
Well, I wasn't a teen mom in 09, but that's when Caden came along.
Oh shit! Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That's when Caden King was
Hell yeah, dude.
was born.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I guess
09,
you might
yeah.
have been. You might have been going to town on Poker Face. You
Yeah,
know,
like,
you might have been conceived during.
he
Poker
was
Face.
I was on. He was born on Sunday, and then I got to hold him on Monday, and then me and him were watching Monday Night Raw.
Hell yeah, dude. Introduction.
That's the introduction right
Right
there.
away,
Watching
right off the
Monday
bat.
Night Raw.
Was Peterhead involved in that one? No Peterhead.
No, I think he
No.
was already in Hollywood.
Oh, he was in Hollywood. Okay.
Yeah.
No Peterhead.
But
As
yeah,
we like to call him around here.
Caden was at WrestleMania 25.
Oh shit! Nice, dude.
Yeah, he was there, but
Yeah.
he wasn't physically there
But
yet.
he was there.
But he was there.
He was there. That's okay. I'll take it. I'll take that. I'll take it. What? I'm sorry. Did you have any more shows? Sorry.
No, I only
That
had
was-
one movie. That was all.
That was the one movie. Okay.
All the other movies were heinous.
I was looking through. I couldn't see much because it was. There was. Let's see. Oh shit, man. Anyway, there was some other stuff that came out. You know, a lot of. I was. I know you're not a fan of this, and I know it has nothing to do with it. I'm just kind of going off the script here. There's no script. It's just stupidity. I enjoyed the Taylor Swift and Post Malone song. I enjoyed it. I know you didn't like it, but I did like it. This new one just dropped yesterday or the other day. It was not bad. It was not too bad.
Is that what all the hoopla was about? People
Yeah.
going,
Yeah.
They were like going to some places to watch Taylor
Oh
Swift.
my god.
Yeah, it was a big deal because it was a new release of Post Malone. It was a pretty good. I like Post Malone's part. He was good. He was fantastic.
What part? In the background?
No, but he had
the
a-
bitch
he had a-
didn't even give him no part.
Well, you can't let somebody. She can't be upstaged by real talent. You know.
Well, yeah, but then don't have real talent in
Yeah.
your stupid music.
Was Kelsey over there during the whole shoot?
On the
looking
side.
at- on
Well,
the
he
side?
would have been not happy because they were way too chummy.
They were chummy,
I
but-
did not like it.
But
All right, Kelsey.
their acting skills were good though. They got good acting skills.
Bye, Kelsey.
Yeah, so I caught that. That was a good thing. I try to be in the know. I try to be in the know, but you know.
I was just wondering. I saw a lot of people posting like they were all Swiftied out, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like,
Yeah, apparently she dropped a new album,
yeah, it's a
that's
big-
what it was.
yeah,
It was her new album.
and like they're selling it on vinyl at Costco, and people are all thrown off. Like, why did
Oh
you
shit.
think kids of now are gonna buy a vinyl?
Yeah, no
It's like,
shit.
no,
But they will. They'll
They
buy
will.
it just to have
just
it.
to have it.
Yeah,
but
just
yeah.
to have it.
Because it has T Sweezy on the front.
Yeah. And then in that video, it was funny because it was with Post Malone, so she had tattoos on her face like Post Malone. So it was.
He didn't have any.
He didn't have any, but
They
she
took
had.
all
Oh,
of his
so they
tattoos
swapped.
out.
Yeah, it was.
They-
Weird as shit.
It's interesting, man. Like I said,
It was
the song
bad.
was cool. It was. It
What was it called? Face Off?
No, it was called. Fuck, I can't. Let me see.
I'm not googling that.
You don't want to keep that in your Google.
No,
In your-
I don't want that coming up in my Google search.
Oh, okay. But I enjoyed the song. Like, it's very
Fortnite.
Fortnite. Yeah, that's right. Fortnite.
What the name of the song was Fortnite.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, Fortnite was a thing before the stupid game came out, right?
Yeah, it's a day before, right, or a
Fortnite?
week? Is it a week?
I think it's a week.
It's a week. I think it means a week. I think it's a week.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
A fortnight means
Yeah.
like a week.
A week. I
think
think
it's a week.
It means a week. Yeah, or something like that.
They spell it different, obviously.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Spell
yeah.
it different.
That the one she spelled it like the poetry shit. Anyway, yeah, man. So that I was watching that. So Jennifer was pissed. She's
Fortnite
like,
is 2 weeks.
"Oh, 2 weeks. Okay, all right.
It's 14
It's
nights.
that pay period.
14 nights.
You know, that,
Yeah, it
the
is.
bi-weekly pay period.
Yeah, it is.
I like
Fortnite.
Fortnites then.
Fortnite's that bi-weekly paycheck. You know, pay the pay.
We
work-
should all start
working
talking
check to
like
check.
that. It's a fortnight.
a fortnight. Yeah.
We should start talking like that.
So yeah, so this was so 420 happened. That's so everybody has their own 420 experiences there, and I don't partake anymore. I used to. I don't do that anymore. I just partake in
You know,
the 8. Partake in the 8.
you don't partake in the country cabbage.
No, I don't.
No.
I don't. I get too loopy, and I'm already paranoid as it is. So I'm a paranoid person by nature. So if I do that, I'm gonna be climbing the walls. I'll be like Mark. I'll be like Mark.
Dude.
I'll be like Mark Wahlberg and Ted 2 when he's on the wall. He's
Yeah.
like, I gotta get home, and he's like on the wall and crying and shit. That's how I would be.
Golly,
I
dude.
can't do it no more. I can't hold my weight no more.
You should need to do it by yourself, so you know you're just yourself.
Yeah, it's
That's
tough.
what you need to
it's
do.
tough.
Not with people around, like, you know, because then that's when you really get
I
paranoid.
just
yeah.
go to sleep.
You know?
Yeah, she goes to bed. Jennifer goes to sleep on me. She goes
all
to
the,
bed.
all the skeletons in my closet want to come out and
Chit chat.
Yeah.
We need to get him high and see what he says.
Yeah, see what
Nah,
the truth serum.
man.
Truth serum.
Incriminate myself.
Yeah, right. Get that truth serum going.
Next thing you know, woo, right there. I'm, oh no,
Yeah, man.
all of it.
Yeah, man. I was a big partaker when I was a kid, man. In my college years, I used to have a good time. I used to be a swift blunt roller. I used to how to clean them out and
I thought
cut
he,
them.
he used to be a Swiftie.
No.
Oh, it almost sound like it, huh?
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I used to get
He's
the
probably a
Swishy?
Swiftie.
Swishy?
my the swishers, and then I used to go. They used to have back in the day. They used to have the king size ones. They were like this, and we used to fill those up, and that was a nightmare. Oh, speaking of that, I was gonna tell you guys. There was an interview with Cheech and Chong, and they were asking them that we didn't actually smoke weed. Of course, it's movies. They didn't actually smoke weed, but what they did do is they made like they would do themselves. They would do like pinners. Yeah, everybody knows what a pinner joint is. Pinner, and what they would just put like a faint dust of weed in there, like a faint dust, so they could get like a semi high before they actually did the scene. So they would be kind of high, not really high, because if you get plastered, you couldn't do the damn scenes if they got really high. So that's what they were saying. They were giving it that behind the scenes, behind the curtain thing. They were showing like
Oh wow.
little pinner joints, and that's what they would smoke before they do the scene. That way they had a little bit of a little kick to them, so they would have a reference to go off of. But yeah, that's what I was watching some interview. This was recently because of the 420 that came up in my algorithm there. So.
Reefer Madness.
Reefer Madness, yeah. That was like you're supposed to be able to like rape people and shit. Like that's what they were saying in that movie. Like you would be a piece of shit, like a ne'er do well and a
Yep.
scumbag. Reefer Madness. You ever seen that video? It was like a thing I did to deter people from being a pothead. It was fucking the 60s. Right?
I had
it
no
was
idea what you were
60s.
It's like in the 60s. If you ever watch Fear and
It's
Loathing,
like
yeah, go ahead.
if you look at like the poster art, it's
Yeah, it's
all
awesome.
Yeah, it's all cool.
Yeah, I love it. If you watch Fear and Loathing Las Vegas,
Oh, yeah.
Las Vegas. Jeez, if I can fucking talk with that's a funny scene with Johnny Depp and what's his name?
Benicio del Toro.
Benicio del Toro.
Oh,
is a
Benicio, that's
badass.
my homie. Shout out
Yeah,
Benicio.
he's awesome. That movie shows a clip from Reefer Madness, and it shows and they said, that the assailant will always be horny, and this and that. And he'll have something about jizz on him, and Johnny Depp. They cut to Johnny Depp, and his pants has like jizz, and he's like chipping off the jizz off his pants like that. It's just funny. It's a funny scene.
No,
It's a funny
It was
scene.
just all it was glaze from the donut that he was eating.
Chipping it off. Anyway, but no, I love Fear and Loathing Las Vegas. This is one of my favorite movies with Johnny Depp and what you call it? Spider-Man's in that movie. What's his name?
Spider-Man's in the movie.
The original, not the original Spider-Man, but what's his name?
Toby?
Tobey Maguire's in it. He's in the back seat and he's got long hair. He looks
Oh,
like a hippie.
yeah. He looks crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you want to hit this? And they put it in his face, and he's all like,
Before me and Matt went on our road trip, Matt was trying to get us the shirts that they were wearing.
the Hawaiian shit.
The Hawaiian shit,
shirt.
yeah.
The Hawaiian shirt. And
Rumble Cat Matt was like, "Hey, I'm gonna try to order these shirts," but they didn't.
didn't
They
make
weren't gonna show up in time.
I probably said this on a previous multiple podcasts. I probably said, but I love that part where Benicio del Toro is like making lines of coke on the suitcase. He's making a line, and the wind blows, and it knocks the coke off the suitcase. And he goes, "You see what God just did, man?" And he's like, "That wasn't God, you moron." Johnny Depp's like, "That wasn't God, you moron. That was just you being a fucking dumbass with the coke and shit." It was just funny. It's just that's one of my favorite scenes in that movie. It's just good shit, man. So that being said, we'll move on to something else here. We'll move it along. And I've been watching a lot of Apple TV as of late because I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to use as much as I can of that subscription because it's almost up. But they gave us like
I thought it was already up, so I don't.
You get like 3
What do they
months.
give you? 3
You get
months?
3 months. So I'm almost at my last month. So I had to squeeze in what I can squeeze in. So I came across a documentary, man. It's called 1971, the year music changed everything. And I got into it, man. It's good, man. Like I said, and I'm sure Vinnie, you as well. You grew up on this music, man. Like you not necessarily in that time, but for example, songs like John Lennon's "Give Me Some Truth," "Imagine," The Who, "We Won't Get Fooled Again." What was the other one too? By Marvin Gaye. "What's Going On?" Like all these songs were made they were showing songs from 71. When the Vietnam War was happening and shit, people were against the war, and these guys were making music during that time, and that music was changing people's the
Way
youth,
of thinking, like how
college,
they would
like
think,
the college kids. It was really changing their fucking view on things, skewing their view, and But that was just the time, and I'm always been fascinated with that shit because I rock I love. I've always been fascinated with it because I didn't grow up in that time frame, so I grew up in the '80s. So I like to know what I missed. I'm curious about what I missed. So going back and watching this was really great. I think you'd enjoy it, Vinny. You should check it out. It's on, like I said, Apple TV, and it's called 71, the year the music changed, and it showed Marvin Gaye, and he was. Like what's going on was a huge thing, and it was like everybody, the people on the thing was like, it was like a Trojan horse song because you got your parents singing and singing along to it, but not knowing that it was talking about what the hell was going on in that time. Like people getting beat and police abuse and whatnot and everything. But it was just the whole thing with Marvin Gaye. The reason why they brought him up is because he was a big part. He had a big part in the movement, was because his brother went to Vietnam. Yeah. And he was pissed because his brother was in Vietnam, and he was like, it was a senseless war and whatnot. So it was just
that was a crazy part of history, the Vietnam.
Yeah, dude. What's her name? Because they have different people that would come out and speak over, like voice over the video. And one of them that come out quite a bit was the lead singer, the chick from the Pretenders, the lead singer. I forget her name, and the Pretenders lead singer, and she was talking a lot, and she was just like, during this time, it was different for us because we were we're in that college age. And she goes, we were, for the first time you were seeing shit on TV, you were seeing what war looked like. You were seeing what Vietnam looked like. You got to see what was happening, the dying, the this and that. And she goes, but it also fucked us up because we were watching this shit on acid. We were high. So it really fucked us up watching it. So it really made us even more angry. And on my thing, I was like, well, that's your fault that you were fucked up watching that shit. You shouldn't be watching that shit, fucked up. You should be, have a clear mind when you're watching that shit. But anyway, that's what the thing was. She was like saying that's what a lot of it was with that generation was. They were fucked up and high and acid and shit and watching the news, which is a bad idea. It's not.
I was at the shoot job.
Yeah.
And I think I told you guys this, but I was talking to an old Vietnam vet. Oof. He was in a little scooter chair. And I was talking to him about it, and like I said, my Papa Zuko, he did his tours and war and stuff. But I was talking to this old Vietnam vet, and he was like, "Man, I don't know what you heard, but don't believe you do that shit. We be killing kids and stuff." And I was like, he's like, "Well, it's true because that was a big part of that is either kill that little kid or blow up the whole freaking platoon.
Yeah, the whole room, yeah.
So, and that's what, he's like, you got to do what you got to do. Mm-hmm. And it got real quick when me and him were talking. And it's mad respect for that dude. Yeah. Like, that dude, went to war for like all of us.
Yeah, for sure.
And he saw some crazy shit, dude. Yeah. Like, for real crazy shit. And for him to talk to me and he's like, man, they say we were killing babies and killing kids. Yeah. It was either that kid or the platoon. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like, Jesus.
No, I totally get it, man. Like I said, people, I know. And the other thing, oh, that's what it was. The other thing that they were bitching about not bitching, I'm just saying, was the draft. The draft was in the thing. They were doing the draft at the time. People were just like baffled or just blown away that they were doing the draft thing. And then there was people there was anti-war protesters, and they were breaking into like FBI. Well, this particular group broke into an FBI building, and they were going to steal the draft papers so people couldn't be drafted. And so this was like it was in New York, right? I think it was in New York. There's a little building in New York, and these protesters went into this building, and they went in there, and they were trying to steal paperwork. But while they were in there, they came across some other shit, and it was other paperwork saying, and it was because Nixon was the boss, and it was like showing that they were tapping wires and listening to your shit, listening to your phone, and at the time the big thing was communism. So there was if you were a communist or something, like they were trying to shut your ass down. Like even like in Hollywood, it was like if they even smelt like you were trying to be a communist or trying to push that agenda, man, they would fucking shut your ass down. And I know I know for some people that's at the time. So what it is at the time, like politicians in Washington and shit, they didn't know how to handle that. Like now it's a little different now, but at the time they were like they didn't know what to do because it was an overwhelming thing because they were overwhelmed with communism and kids like college kids like trying to they were coming into
Speak
their
their
own,
mind.
yeah, and they didn't know how to handle that shit. And I get it, but it was just, I guess they kind of handled it wrong. But it was just, I don't know. For me, it's just, war is war, man. War's not gonna be pretty. Like, war's not gonna be good. You gotta. I always say this, and people always talk shit, but I always say, like, I rather this shit be happening on foreign land than happening in in our street, in our backyard, man. Because you lose a lot more people.
You know
in your backyard.
what's kind of nuts is that you're talking about the music, and John Lennon and Paul McCartney's son just dropped. They're working on an album right now.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
that was a big part. Excuse me. I remember John Lennon's son came out. His name was Julian Lennon, and he came out. This is back in the '80s, and I think it was like mid '80s, late '80s. His son Julian Lennon came out. So he had some good tunes, man. Like, he didn't make it as big as his dad was, but he had some pretty good tunes, man. And but yeah.
What year did John Lennon die?
What was it? Shit.
I want to know because
78?
the reason I'm asking is because his son looks like he's in his like
Yeah.
30s,
Yeah.
40s.
Yeah. Huh? 1980. Okay.
So yeah,
1980.
his son had to be born like,
Yeah, and
our age.
Yeah, our age. The other thing too, before we, because I know Jennifer had some of this, because I know she was, I know that we were watching that together the other day. We were watching it the other morning, and we were going into it, and then she was asking me about, because Marvin Gaye, I think his dad took him out, right? But anyway, let me go back to the thing. So Marvin Gaye was, he was doing a lot of stuff for the culture, and he was doing a lot of music for his people and whatnot. And
He's whining a lot.
and yeah, no. So I respect what he's doing because he's an artist. He sees what he sees. He's speaking what he wants to see. But the thing is, it was a backlash there because what was it? Go ahead.
Well, yeah, because what is this? Glamour Goals Gruesome Gallery?
Gallery, yeah, the
Okay.
gallery, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, he had all these songs about peace and the
Yeah.
man, takes my money and I can't pay my taxes and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So, whatever. Fast forward to 1984. He's living with his parents.
Oh,
owes
shit.
the IRS tons of money.
Oh shit.
Heavily addicted to coke. Spends hours a day watching porn.
Oh shit.
Who's this?
just
Marvin
Marvin
Gaye?
Gaye.
Yeah.
This is just
It's
how
great.
he spends his days.
And that's why I hate, like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's why it sucks. Like, you can the internet and all that stuff kind of. But go ahead. I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
He was so paranoid that he would wear a bulletproof vest.
Oh damn.
But
That was the end of his life, or towards the end of his.
on April 1st, he was not wearing a bulletproof vest. He was at his parents, and this is an account from his mother. He'd been wearing the same maroon bathrobe for like weeks.
Oh shit.
Like, really disgusting. He always had a pistol in his pocket, and he had like a whole arsenal of weapons underneath his bed.
Oh shit.
And he hollered for his dad to come into his room, and his dad's like, "I'm not coming in there." And he's like, "If you don't come in here now, you don't ever get to come in here again."
Right.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
But his dad went in there. Big mistake. And then Marvin pushed his dad, who's also named Marvin, pushed him, shoved him, and his dad backed out of the room, and Marvin followed him out saying, "I'm going to beat the shit out of you," and all this stuff. So the dad went into his room.
So much for peaceful music, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I know what you're saying.
Dad went into his room. Again, this is all an account from his mother.
Yeah.
His dad went into his room, and she heard the dad yell, "He's kicking me. I don't have to take this." She goes in. The dad's on the ground. Marvin's
shit.
kicking the shit out of him.
Oh damn.
On the ground.
Which Marvin is kicking what Marvin?
The new one.
The kid is kicking the shit out of the
his
dad.
dad. Okay.
Okay. Marvin's. Too many Marvins. Too many Marvins.
Where was
So-
the Martian at in all this?
The mom came in and she pulled the son out of
Yeah.
the room and took him to his own room.
Yeah.
And the dad came in with a gun.
Oh shit.
And
Lit
he
him up.
just looked at the kid, shot him.
Damn.
Marvin slid down onto the floor. The dad stepped closer, shot him point blank range, and went outside and waited for the cops.
Damn, dude. Yeah,
He just had enough. He had enough, I guess.
Did he do time?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Man.
He didn't do a ton of time, I think, because I think he ended up with like a brain tumor or something.
The dad. Or
So
something?
yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
I think he didn't live too long.
Oh,
No.
so he stayed in jail the whole time.
Yeah.
No.
He died one day before his 45th birthday.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Fun fact:
Uh-huh.
he was buried in a gold and white military uniform with a weasel a brown weasel like shawl thing on.
Polly Shore. Yeah, damn, dude.
Weasel?
Damn, dude. That's
Wheezing the juice.
yeah. No, he's wheezing that shit, man. Holy shit, dude. No, no. What I'm saying is, I'm not trying to shit on any of his. That's it.
His
As
songs
his
were
accomplishment.
good.
No, he's a fucking talented
just-
artist. The thing is to see. I hate to see. I mean, it's just like with just like with Elvis. Elvis was the king. And I hate to see them in their careers like that, the way they did. It's shitty, man. I hate that for them
Hey,
because
man, you're talking about the king.
no,
man.
I know.
Getting me all
I hate
choked up right
no,
now.
I don't know. I hate that shit.
But Elvis wasn't a big hypocrite
No,
singing
I know.
anti-drug songs. You know
no,
what I'm
no.
saying?
Yeah, no.
It's like-
And there's things like that shit that shit bothers me.
If the
because
colonel wasn't there, Elvis
Yeah.
would have been different, man.
he'd went all over the world. He'd have hit the world. He'd have been all over the fucking place, all over the
yeah,
fucking.
man. He'd probably still be
marble.
with us if it wasn't for the
Yeah,
damn
probably so. I think
freaking
so.
circus. Fucking
Yeah, the fucking
Colonel.
colonel, man. That dude, he had debts.
okay. See,
Um,
now you're getting me all riled
No,
up over
no.
here.
No,
Talking
but
about
no,
the king.
No, with the Marvin Gaye thing, like I said, I that's one thing, dude. If you're gonna be what you're gonna be, man, if you're gonna be, if you're gonna be righteous and you're gonna, get on that soapbox, man, you gotta stick to your
you
guns,
need to
man.
live it.
No pun intended, stick to your guns, kind of thing. But you gotta be who you're gonna be. You know what I mean? And I hate that for him because he's.
I want to know why he wasn't wearing his bulletproof vest that day under that nasty ass bathrobe.
I know.
Should have been.
Who was the one who was the one that got the grease in his face? That was somebody, Sam Cooke, huh? I think that was the grease in the face.
Oh, maybe. I
That was
don't
Sam
know.
Cooke, I think. He got grease. Somebody got grease in their face. I can't remember who it was. No, I just hate it for. You said he changed it. Marvin Gaye had changed his name because he wanted to have his dad's last
Well, yeah,
name.
because their last name was actually spelled G-A-Y.
J-Y. And then
But he
changed
didn't
it.
want to have his dad's last name, so he added an E on it to make it fancy.
Right. That's
That's how you do it.
yeah. No, but so back to the show. It's a fantastic. Like I said, the documentary is great, man. Like I said, it's like 8 parts. It's like 8 parts, but I'm in like part 1 or part 2, and the John Lennon part's really interesting, man. The John Lennon part because Beatles had just broken up. They just parted ways, and he's really getting into this protest shit. He's really getting into it, and he meets this gentleman from Pakistan. And he's talking to this guy, and he's telling thank you. It's a little toasty here. A little toasty. Yeah, no, I got a fucking thick ass jacket. Anyway, so John Lennon's talking to this Pakistani cat, and the dude says, "Hey, man," well, John Lennon's telling him, "Hey, I think I want to do more of a big thing with the political shit. I'm gonna go to the States." And the guy's like, "Well, where are you going?" He goes, "I'm gonna go to New York." He's like, "Dude, I think that's a bad idea for you. I think that you should stay here. I don't think that's a good place for you. You're not quite ready. You're not quite ready for the U.S. to embark on that kind of a journey, because you don't know how it is over there, And so he goes over there, and they move on over there, and he's like he's the hit of the town of New York. He's out hanging out with fucking and I'm jealous to see all these things like. Was the artist? Andy Warhol. All these guys, are hanging out and shit. And I think that was just, I was blown away at that time, dude. Just
Studio 54.
yeah, dude. All that fucking drugs and rock and roll, man. Coke everywhere and shit. Anytime I think about Coke, I think about that giraffe on Family Guy that he was all coked up and he was
In Studio 54.
Yeah, he was all fucking.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a giraffe all coked up
Dude,
and shit.
Studio 54 is a whole another
dude.
episode.
Did you ever
I like
see
that movie.
the movie? Did you
Love
ever see
the movie
with
Ryan Felipe's.
Yeah, and fucking
Selma Hayek.
Wayne's World.
Oh, no. Was
Wayne's
Selma
World.
in it?
Selma Hayek's in it, right? Yeah, Selma Hayek.
And Neve Campbell, too.
And Neve Campbell and
Yeah.
Mike Myers.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. he
he's
is
this
in that.
guy. He's the guy. He's
That's
the
right, that's
Studio
right.
54 guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, that was a great time. But yeah, so he goes down. John Lennon goes down there, and he makes the Imagine song and all that shit. And that granted, take it or like it, take him or leave him or whatever. But those songs are very impactful to the culture, man. Like Imagine. What was the other one that was huge, man? Oh shit, I'm losing it. Kent State. What was it? What's it? Neil Young, right? Was it Neil
Yeah,
Young? Yeah,
song,
kept drawing a blank. Neil Young, and he did the Kent State where the military shot four college students on Kent State in Ohio. 4 dead in Ohio. That's a great lyrics. I mean, the lyrics are amazing, man. Like I said, again, love him or hate him, dude. Neil Young, man, has phenomenal fucking lyrics, man.
I need to look more into that Kent State thing.
Yeah.
Because didn't the cops shoot him because
They were they were burning shit down. Yeah,
buildings.
they were burning. They were doing.
Okay, cool.
They were doing a lot of property damage. They were doing a lot of
No,
fucking.
I'm
They're
just
fucking shit up.
checking,
Yeah,
'cause,
no. They didn't shoot them just
I
for
don't
fun.
know
Yeah.
the whole. I don't know that story,
Right.
but every time the story's told, it's like, oh, these poor students were just
No,
massacred
yeah,
on the
no,
lawn.
yeah. There's a
No,
reason why they were
they were
going.
shot for a reason.
They were going against the grain. Yeah,
Okay.
they were.
I just wanted to make sure.
They were starting shit, man.
I don't know much about that. It was before my time. But
Yeah, Neil Young with the like I said, I love all his body of work, like Cinnamon Girl, Searching for a Heart of Gold. Like, man, those songs are fucking holy shit. They're amazing.
I was thinking about this.
Yeah.
Me and Mama Zuko were sitting down and watching Welcome Back, Cata.
Oh shit, that's
And,
cool.
like we were just, and you got it. Like my mom, like we were just sitting there, me, Callie, and my mom, and I was like, was it really like that? Like, because that was her. She said she was 17 years old when that show debuted.
Oh shit, dude.
So that just goes to show you, like, she's like, yeah, like the way they dress and everything, that's how it was back then. She was a teen. She was like, and I was like, damn. I was like, if for real, if you had a time machine, just to go back, dude, like just to see what this shit was
the one
like.
where Travolta was on
Travolta,
that?
Travolta, and Washington.
I always forget whether he was on that or Taxi.
No, so we're
that one.
watching it, and my mom's just cracking up laughing. And I was like, and I'm laughing too. Like, I've seen a few episodes, but me and Mama Zuko started it from episode 1, the pilot.
Tubi.
Yes. And so she's, we're watching it, and she's just like, she's reminiscing because she remembers when all that stuff came out, all the jokes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That was her.
That's her shit.
That was her shit, dude. That was like all the shit that happens that, on TV now for us.
Sure.
Like, we get it. You know what I mean? And for her, she's just like, I remember all that. Like, it was pretty cool just to sit and watch it with her because it was like history. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was like, it was her shit.
It's her shit. It's
Well,
like
yeah,
her-
because like we all watch I Love Lucy.
yeah,
And how
yeah.
cool would it be to watch it with somebody who
that was in that time.
watched it right then when
Yes,
it came out?
yes,
That would be
yes.
cool.
That's
for
like,
sure.
with Caden, like when we sit down or, with you guys and Dylan, it's like you're watching TV and you're like,
What I saw.
yeah,
That's
what I was watching.
I remember when this was brand new.
Yeah,
And it's new to him. It's fresh to him because it's new eyes.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that shit happens.
I can't remember what Dylan said. What movie he watched, and he's like, "Man, I love them."
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, he's
the
like,
original.
dude, that was creepy. I said, yeah, dude, it's good. Like the original first one from the '70s, that's the shit. Like that one's the best. Like,
Now take him in the middle of Austin, outside of Austin,
right?
And be like, hey man, this is pretty creepy, huh?
it's the real deal, man. No,
I still prefer the Jessica Biel one though.
yeah,
It was good.
It was
Oh, Jessica
it was
Biel.
okay.
It felt creepier.
yeah.
Oh god.
Aside from Jessica Biel, it felt creepier to me. Because
Her
that
name
guy
ain't
is
even
scary.
Jessica Biel
The
to
one
me.
from Full Metal Jacket.
What's that?
The guy from Full Metal Jacket.
He's good, right?
Scary.
The
big
dude with
guy?
the scars?
Scary man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like legit
Yeah.
scars on his face, right?
The big the
Does
one
he?
that shot himself.
No, the
Oh, the man,
The man,
the drill sergeant,
guy.
the drill sergeant.
Yeah.
The old cat, the
Scary.
sheriff, right?
Oh,
yeah, the sheriff.
I
Was
know
it
who you're
Herbie?
talking about.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
ugh.
Yeah. I-
He's a creepy man.
Jen, did I tell you about that dude that purchased all the original jackets from the Lost Boys movie?
Oh shit. Dude.
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
shit balls, dude.
Yeah.
That's cool. What's the one you're obsessed with?
Dwayne,
Yeah, the
the
long,
dark-haired one.
the dark haired, long black hair. Yeah,
And
The one that looks racially ambiguous because that's
Yeah.
my thing.
that's your thing. Yeah.
he was like, he has all the jackets that he has
Damn,
accumulated, right?
Damn.
And
What is
some
he?
of the jackets
Gross.
have holes cut in them from the rigs to make them fly.
Oh yeah.
And he was like looking at him, and what's your favorite jacket? Like you know Keither's jacket, like you
Yeah.
know all of
Yeah.
them. Like my favorite jacket was Marco's jacket,
The little blonde dude.
the little blonde dude.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the little blonde one's the one I don't like.
Yeah,
He was my
yeah.
favorite.
He's too busy.
He was my favorite.
I don't know. I kind of like the Kiefer shit. Was
Kiefer's
because you
was
know
it was
he's-
a long black trench.
I like that shit.
Yeah.
That's just classic. And it was iconic. That look was he looked great, man, with a little flat top, little.
That was the mullet, like
Yeah.
blonde,
Crazy.
It was
mullet.
good, man. It was
crazy
good.
mullet.
It's good shit, man.
But it was insane
hot.
because
What?
Star was hot.
Oh, yeah, Star,
Oh,
yeah.
I even thought she was hot in Twister.
she was she was hot in Twister, and she's also on Seinfeld.
You
She
know
was-
that
Oh,
the
yeah,
original Star in the script, she was supposed to be blonde pixie.
I'm glad they went. I'm
Yeah.
glad they went the route they did. I'm glad
She
they
was
went.
supposed to be
Well,
a beach blonde pixie.
I guess that would
Because
make more.
remember, they're on the beach.
Yeah, that makes more Venice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
that-
they're-
or-
you know,
yeah,
so-
it made more sense that way. That would have made more sense.
They were
but
supposed to. That's what like she was originally supposed to be.
She was good looking though. Yeah, Star was great.
So
She
if
was
just
looking.
plug that in there and be like, well, nah. But the dude that got all the jackets, he wouldn't disclose how much money he spent on those jackets.
I wish, dude. I wish I knew how much. I'd love to have that.
Golly,
I would love to have
that
that.
was a little side,
No, that's
little
good.
side thing that
I
I,
think
had.
it's cool when people own stuff like that, but I also feel like it should be like in a museum somewhere so we can
you
all
can
lay
see
eyes
it.
on it.
You can see it,
It's
yeah.
like,
The same guy owns the original 3 mask from Halloween 3.
Oh damn,
oh, that's cool.
this guy's got some cash to chunk around, throw around shit.
What's the Halloween I hate? The one that has nothing to do with Michael Myers? Is that
No,
2?
that like it's
Or is that 3?
that's 3.
I don't like
That's
that.
probably one of my favorites.
I don't like it. It has nothing to do with Michael Myers.
Exactly.
Mm.
It's just
So
it's
weird.
just there.
It's like, why? Why do you exist?
It's just there.
It should have just been its own
It,
movie.
it holds its own. And you know what? You're right. It should be its own
It
movie.
shouldn't have been part of that.
It should not have been part of that, but it was really cool. But
So-
we're halfway to Halloween, by the way.
Oh, we're almost there, dude.
Just
I'm excited.
Just
we're
saying it.
we
We're
gotta-
halfway to Halloween.
We got to go big on Halloween. Our
I know
Halloween
I'm talking
episode,
about all this stuff
we
right
gotta go
now,
big.
but
we got to go
just-
big for Halloween.
I get excited.
No, me too. That's my time of the year, man. That's my.
I'm all excited right
That's my
now.
time. It's nice and it starts getting cool. Gets darker. It gets darker sooner. Best time of the year. I wanted to bring this up for you, Vinny, because I knew you kind of. You've seen Scarface a million times, right? You've seen Scarface, right? Al Pacino, Scarface. So
Where'd you get that? Where'd you get the scar on your face? Eating,
yeah,
eating.
yeah, right. Eating the good stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
hey, Jose.
Yeah, exactly.
Who, when, and where? Oh, now you're
business.
talking. That I like.
Nah, that I like. So Scarface, we're on the same page, me and Vinny here. So E.G. Daily, if you don't know who E.G. Daily is out there, the listener, E.G. Daily does the voice of
Tommy Pickles.
Tommy Pickles, Rugrats.
Rugrats.
She also does. So when you're listening to 2.5 Men, the men, and then the little part goes the men, the little high voice. That's her. That's E.G. She's her. That's her voice. She's also, if you watch the Adventures of Pee Wee Herman, the first one, the original one.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Excuse me. Yeah, Pee Wee's Big Adventure. That's E.G. Daily.
Yeah,
She's Dottie. She's the love interest.
No way.
She's the love interest.
Seriously?
Yeah, she's the love interest.
How old is she?
She's probably 70s.
No
also, too,
way.
you're gonna know her from. You're gonna know her from Devil's Rejects. She was in the whorehouse.
Yeah.
Devil's Rejects. She was in the whorehouse.
Yeah, I
The
remember
blonde
that,
girl.
yeah.
That's her too. That's her
But
too.
I didn't know she was the voice of Tommy Pickles.
Tommy
She's
Pickles, man.
62.
She.
Ooh.
Yeah, and she does a lot of
Oh,
anime.
no, she looks great.
Yeah, she looks fantastic. She does a lot of animation, voiceovers and shit. But Jennifer came across this TikTok of her, and she's like, "I'm a voice actor, but I also do other things." So you remember Scarface when he's in the club and it's "Shake It Up Tonight." I don't know if you remember that song. It's her voice. She's singing that song. She's
Really?
doing that song when he's in the club when he's sitting down drinking. He's
I
all
just
fucked
remember.
up.
I just remember Flash dancing.
Yeah, that way. Well, during that scene,
Yeah.
during those scenes, and if you know old school comedians, Richard Belzer was the host.
Yeah, he was the one on stage,
Yeah, he
yeah.
was the host. And then I used to like what was that guy? There was a character.
He was also in New York.
yes.
What was it called? Hill
goddamn it.
Street Blues
Yeah,
or
one of those
New
cop
York
movies.
Blues.
Yeah,
or
one of those
some,
cop
some
shows.
one of those.
But yeah, that E.G. Daily did a song, and she also did a song for. I'm trying to pull it up right now. She did a song for Angel. Probably knows this song. I don't know if he does know it or not, but it was in the first Grand Theft Auto, and it's it's one of the songs in Grand Theft Auto, the original. It's a chick singing. It's a high voice, but that's her too as well. She's in that Grand Theft Auto. She does a song.
She probably has a shit ton of cash.
Oh, dude, she's doing pretty well because she's doing these videos from her house, and it looks like a nice LA backdrop.
She's also the voice of Babe the pig.
Yeah, that's right. She did a lot of shit.
Buttercup from
yeah,
Powerpuff Girls.
she does a lot of shit.
Oh, she's still getting paid.
Oh, she's big.
Oh yeah, she still does stuff,
Oh,
and
that-
her daughter does stuff now
Yeah.
too. I think.
All that residuals coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But yeah, she did one of the songs that was in Scarface. She was in, and we'll probably, I'll try to get the clip in there so Angel, or when we do the clip for whatever the case for the social media, I'll stick it in there. But yeah, she was. I saw that Jennifer sent me that thing, and I was like, "Holy shit! She's done a lot of shit, man."
I
Like
know
I
you
didn't know.
like her.
Huh?
I know
Oh
you
yeah, I'm
like
obsessed
her.
with her. I love her, dude. She's great.
I love her voice.
I loved her in Valley Girls, the original Valley Girls. She was I forget what her name was, but she was the hottest one in the group. You know, there's a main character girl, and she was the hottest one in the group. And like I said, I was
Love in the Shadows. Was that the song?
which one?
Love in the Shadows.
Was one of the songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, she actually did music too. She was also if you ever seen the movie called oh god damn it, what's it called? Golly, I can't think of the movie. It's Better Off Dead. Better Off Dead. Yeah, she's in the movie Better Off Dead, and she's also in a scene where they're having a dance at the gym, and she's the band. She's the group. She's the band at the dance, and she's in that.
She's
movie.
pretty iconic, man. Like,
Oh,
if
yeah,
you think
dude.
about it, now that you say who she is, she's been in a lot of stuff.
She
Like,
has
Oh yeah.
2 songs from Scarface. She
Yeah.
does "Shake It Up" and "I'm Hot Tonight."
Okay.
Also, she has a song in the Breakfast Club called "Waiting."
I wonder what
Really?
her
Didn't know that,
IMDb
but
looks
it's on
like.
the list.
Oh, I need to check that out. Huh?
Her IMDb's probably nuts.
Oh, it's massive,
Her
dude.
TikTok is really good.
Yeah, I
if
need.
you like-
I'm gonna start.
she
I
does
started.
a lot of.
I thought they
videos.
banned TikTok.
No. Speaking of TikTok, I'm glad
Oh,
you guys.
shit.
Nice segue. Nice segue. I like it when it happens like that. So TikTok is also creating their form of Instagram. It's called TikTok Notes, and it's not out yet. It's debuted in Australia and somewhere else. But TikTok Notes is going to be like Instagram, the same vibe, same thing. How you post and put a caption.
Man, just
But
bring
it's gonna be-
MySpace
but it's gonna be-
back.
Yeah, it's
Quit
gonna be like
playing
it's gonna be
around.
like old school
No.
Instagram, not because there's not gonna be there's not gonna be no stories. Excuse me, there's not gonna be any stories. It's gonna be
These photos.
image in the
Yeah.
caption.
Man, I miss MySpace.
Oh, I know.
MySpace was the jam.
We all knew how to code. It was crazy.
No, they were all.
How did we know how to do that?
It's,
Every girl had fairies and shit all over their profile. Why with the fairies? Why were we all into fairies?
It was a huge thing. It was
Oh,
probably
That's the thing.
it
Why
was
were you
probably
into
because
fairies?
of what you call it, that song. Was it Butterfly Sugar? Was it the song?
Oh, Crazy Town.
Crazy Town.
That's my
You know-
jam.
It's probably because of that.
It
That's
could
my
be.
jam.
It's
Could have
funny.
been that.
I love that
What
song.
was that thing she sent me something, Jennifer, about a golf course where we gotta go do that? Miniature golf, right? Where's
Yeah,
it?
there's a
In Houston?
new mini golf place in Houston
Okay.
that is 80s, 90s themed. It has a restaurant in it and all that stuff, and it looks really fun.
Hell yeah, dude. We gotta go
So
do
we need
that.
to plan a
We need to go do
52
that.
outing and go do that
We
at
need to
some
go do
point.
that. Play some miniature golf. I remember I used to love putt, man.
I think it said it has like 3 different courses.
Okay. Well, we need to go do that
That's
shit.
cool.
So I saved this. I was gonna do this last week, Vinny, but I saved it for you. So it's a thing coming up. It's coming up in. Give me 1 second to pull this up. It's coming up in. I think it's May, and it's a Jim Henson documentary.
Oh,
It's-
hell
you're-
yeah.
You're gonna love this, dude. It's
Puppet Lives Matter.
yeah, no, for sure.
Who's your favorite Muppet?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, God. How
It's
you
tough, huh?
how you going to do that to me?
I like Beaker just 'cause I like the noise he makes.
Beaker and Bunsen.
Bunsen.
Beaker.
like that.
Beaker's cool. I like Beaker.
Uh,
But my favorite Muppet is probably Gonzo.
oh yeah, chickens. He liked chickens.
Like
He liked the birds.
He was just a weirdo,
Yeah.
and he knew he was a weirdo. And
Ah,
he
yeah.
was into aliens, and he is.
He
I
was
think
into
he is
aliens.
an alien.
He's an alien.
But yeah, it'd have
yeah.
to be Gonzo.
He liked the chick. He had chickens with him. He always had the birds around him.
Second runner up would be Pepe.
Which one was Pepe?
Pepe's a little shrimp.
Oh, okay, okay. No, I was
It
always
comes out May 31st.
May 31st. Yes, my thing, my what you call it? My thing is slow here. Couldn't
It's
pull it
very
up.
slow.
It's
Have
very- I
you
can't
have
pull
you
it up.
guys seen the new Muppets?
No, no.
You know, I'm gonna be real honest. The only Muppets I've ever seen are the babies.
Muppet Babies.
Oh,
I
Muppet
never
Babies.
watched the Muppets.
So last week when we were talking about it, because I kind of
You got to watch ABC's Muppets.
okay. Because I kind of touched on it last week, but I didn't get into it because I was saving for you. But I was telling Jennifer, the Muppets I used to love, like the Muppets Take Manhattan, those movies, like they had the full length feature films of the Muppets. I used to love those. Those were good. Those were really funny. But
Do you like the new one with Jason Segel?
me? Vinny?
Puppet Master over there.
A Puppet Master.
Yeah, they were good.
They were good.
They were good.
Yeah, so it's gonna be really cool. The documentary goes inside of behind the scenes, of course, behind the curtain, and it goes into him creating this stuff and his imagination.
Oh,
how he
yeah,
came
dude.
with it. It's gonna be fucking amazing, man. So I can't wait to watch this. We got to watch.
You got to remember, he was also had his hands in Fraggle Rock.
Yeah, dude.
I did watch Fraggle Rock.
He did Fraggle Rock. He did something.
He did Black Crystal.
Something. Yeah, Black Crystal was one of my favorites, man.
Crystal?
Yeah,
Dark Crystal.
Dark Crystal.
Dark
Did he do
Crystal.
Labyrinth?
No, I don't think so.
He
Was
did
there
some of
puppets?
the puppets in that.
Yeah. The Labyrinth.
I thought he did something in there.
What's the damn thing called, man? There was a thing called Emmett Otter's something, and it was puppets. It was a little otter and his family and shit on the
So
swamp.
if you notice, Kermit sounds totally different.
Oh, he sounds like shit now.
He sounds like a dumbass
Yeah,
now.
it's not the same.
It's not the
I'm
same.
pissed.
Because I guess the original voice of Kermit.
He passed away, huh?
No,
No?
he got Me Too'd.
Oh shit! Okay, there in that area, he
Yeah.
got caught up in the 20s, huh?
He did
Yeah.
the goblins in Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Shit, I didn't know. I'm
Jim
ignorant.
Henson
I'm
would have
ignorant to
lost
that.
his shit if he knew what happened today.
Yeah, no, dude. The Me Too thing got a lot of people on you, and but some folks recover from it. So but it just depends on who you.
I was waiting.
I know. That was a tough time. like
You
I
know,
said,
I'm a big
so.
fan of the Mayhem Band.
Oh yeah. The Electric,
Yeah,
what's
Electric
it?
Mayhem.
Electric Mayhem. What's the name of the? I love Janice. I love the of course Animal. Anybody?
By Dr. Teeth.
Dr. Teeth. He had the big gold teeth. What were you gonna say something?
Did he do the voice of Kermit the Frog at some point?
Yes, he
Oh,
originally
okay.
did the voice of
Because
Kermit.
he was in an episode of Reading Rainbow as Kermit the Frog.
Yeah,
Okay.
he
Okay.
originally did the voice.
Oh, he also
of
did
Kermit.
Ernie too.
Oh, nice.
Ernie was my homie.
Those are the two. Bert and Ernie,
He
right?
did
Or we
Ralph?
call him, or as we call him in our house, Ernesto.
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 Ernesto. He's a little urban.
Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. Is that
That's the
what
one.
you're talking
Yeah. And they would debut those things on HBO, man, and I would love them, dude, because they were just like, next week we're gonna, something's premiering that, and
about? Yeah, that was 1977 when that came out.
Yeah.
those they have an
Emmett
Otter.
Otter's
But yeah, for
Jug
me
Band.
when
but
they
You
had them on
didn't see him
HBO.
until 5 years. 6
Yeah,
years later,
HBO. They would come on
It is
HBO.
crazy. I didn't realize they were that old.
They were good though, but those were very entertaining. They were funny. They had a lot of humor, adult humor.
My ex
Music.
my ex would always talk shit about me because I'd watch like puppet stuff,
It's good though, man.
and
She's
like
funny.
it's just like unless she's like, "What's up with you and puppets?" and I'm like, "What do you mean?" Like I
It's a
grew up
good-
watching puppets
Yeah.
on Sesame Street. You know,
Yeah.
the Muppet Babies. You know what I mean?
That was the
like,
shit.
and then, but did you guys watch? Did y'all watch the Happy Time Murders yet?
No.
No. Oh God, you gotta watch the Happy Time Murders.
We did. Did we talk about Vinnie? We did watch what you call it? The Murders in the Building, or what was it?
Oh yeah, we did watch.
We
that.
did watch that.
Did you like it?
Loved it.
Okay, I loved the first season, and the second season's kind of lost me.
Kind of up in the air on that one. The second one's
But-
kind of up in the air.
I'm gonna
Going
try
back,
to
let's-
keep rolling, but
Let's go back 2 episodes where we were talking about how Steve Martin is a hopeless romantic.
Mhm.
Is he not in that show also?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
dude, I was so happy when he was trying to hook up with Holly and they were playing Dirty Scrabble. I was so excited.
That was
But
his,
that goes back to what you guys were saying about.
Yeah.
That's what he puts into his
everything,
characters.
dude. Everything.
I
It's
know.
him, dude. It's him, and I think I love that shit, man.
Dirty Scrabble.
We went back. Even in fact, last night we were trying to find something to watch. We put on what was the movie called?
Bringing Down the House.
Bringing Down the House with Queen Latifah. Man, I forgot how funny that shit was. Dude. It's
love that
great.
movie.
It's got great bits in it, man. It's like fantastic.
Funny.
It's really good, man. Anything he does is gold, man. Anything he touches is solid, so I love it. And we were talking about, well, on the thing we were talking about, your gruesome thing. We're gonna keep going with I was gonna go. I meant to go into this, but I missed my chance to go into it. But there's a new documentary you got to check out, and it's pretty good. It's just a 1 episode thing. It's like an hour and a half, or hour and 20 minutes, or something like that. It's called What Jennifer Did on Netflix, and it wasn't too shabby, huh? Did you enjoy it?
What'd you
It
do,
wasn't
Jennifer?
Bad.
Yeah, it was.
It
It's
wasn't
a.
bad. If you don't know the story, you'll probably really enjoy it. But
Yeah.
I kind of already knew it
Yeah, she kind of knew it because she's
because
always.
I know what I did.
Yeah, yeah. No, so what it was, I'm gonna do it real short. I won't give away nothing. I won't give away the ending or anything. But it was a Vietnamese family, and there was a shooting in the house, and the mother was shot and the dad was shot in the head, and but the dad survived, and then they had a daughter. It was she was in her 20s, maybe, right? In
Yeah.
her 20s, and she survived, and I mean, there's turns and whirlies and up and down. It's check it out, man. Like I said, I think it's good. I don't want to give it away because I usually give it away the endings of these things, and I don't want to do that. But it's really good. It's like an hour and 30 minutes. Like I said, it's a good watch. And but you're kind of, if you're a professional at breaking down these mysteries, as
like me.
Yeah, you'll kind of figure it out within the first 25 minutes. You'll figure it out. But
What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, I was like, what is he focusing on over there?
oh, you look at the Jim Henson.
No, I'm listening to the
Oh, he's
conversation.
just like zoning
No,
out.
no,
Yeah,
no, no.
I'm like just like I'm in the conversation.
No.
I was listening to Keys, but then I
Yeah.
saw Vinny. I'm like,
I was
what are you
listening
doing
to
over
Keith
there?
also.
No. It's good.
I was just listening in a different way. I was just like,
Listening sideways.
Jesus.
Teach their own.
Interested. What Jennifer did? That's what it's called.
Yeah, that's what it's called. What Jennifer did on Netflix.
Netflix.
It just debuted the other day. Netflix. Yep.
Netflix.
And it just debuted, so it's really good. Check it out.
Netflix.
Check it out, man. What else was it? I had something else too. We talked about that, and then but I wanted to save the Jim Henson thing when you were here because
Happy Time Murders.
we gotta get into it.
I don't trust you.
What do you mean?
I don't trust you.
Let's see what else. There was something else.
It's
Bree
awesome.
said it's pretty good, so maybe we'll try it.
Well, yeah, we'll give it a shot. I don't mind. I don't mind.
But didn't Bree say she liked Ricky Snicky? See, I don't know. I can't trust you people.
But it's sketchy.
It's sketchy around these parts. Oh.
Do you have anything else for your killing? Your killing?
I think I had enough. I mean,
No. I was just curious if you had something out there. If you had another.
Marvin Gaye got blown away.
Yeah, that was tough, man.
May I add something?
Go ahead. What you got?
The green bubbles were invented in 2009.
The what?
Android Mobile.
Oh,
Those
Green
guys.
Bubbles, I was like, what the
The
hell? are
green
you talking
bubbles.
about?
Yeah, the green guy. Those three. Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
Team iPhone.
Yeah.
We're all Team iPhone. So
No, I remember that.
yeah, I just wanted to bring that up.
I remember.
Android came out 2009.
I'm trying to convert my kid, but he won't listen.
Was it like Apple or
No, he has an Android.
He's a bubble.
Yikes.
Green bubble.
fuck up the conversation when you do that? When they fuck up the text thread. So we were talking about Jim Henson, artist. Well, I guess you would say he's an artist. He's an artist. And then I came across this little story. It was pretty cool, man. These folks, they were going through. They're doing. They go to abandoned places, and they came across an abandoned house, abandoned mansion, and it belonged to Bob Ross. So they went inside this mansion, a massive mansion. I mean, huge thing. Like,
is he dead? He's dead.
Oh
huh?
yeah, for sure. And he got, and I've talked about this before on an early episode where he got fucked over. Like his family, they fucked him all his money. Like
Did he even have money?
He did, but they took it all.
He had a ton.
Like for example, like these things here,
Wasn't his family?
like these things. Don't ever buy these things. And this was a gift, but don't ever buy these things at the store because who is it?
It wasn't
It's-
his family.
It's not his family.
His family got screwed over
It's the
because
people
his kids didn't get any money.
People who have the licensing to the stuff.
Yeah.
They're selling. It's not
They
even
were
his family.
partners with him
Yeah,
back in
and,
the day.
and the contract, because he was an artist, he didn't give a shit about the contract he signed. So he didn't give a shit. So he's like, I just want to make art. I don't give a fuck. I just want to be taken care of and make art. So they fucked him over. And now when you sell shit like this, he doesn't get. His family gets none of the money. Like his son is like poor,
Yeah, dude.
dirt poor and shit.
That's
yeah.
This goes back to licensing, right?
Yeah.
This goes
Trademarks.
back to
Yeah.
trademarks and licensing. Like if you do not renew your license, it's open. Like somebody else can buy it and come in through and make money.
Yep.
There are conventions that you can go and purchase Bob's Big Boy. If they didn't renew it, it's yours.
Yeah.
If you have the money to do it, do it. Felix the Cat, Bob Ross, you know what I mean? Like anything.
Steamboat
Ninja
Willie.
Turtles, Steamboat Willie. Like that's the recent one that went up for sale because they didn't renew it.
And Rob Zombie's butchering that.
And
Oh shit.
yeah, and that's what I'm
Goddamn.
saying. Like it's Ed Hardy, Von Dutch, like all that stuff. Like
Yeah, I remember the Von Dutch was a nasty thing. That's
yeah,
a nasty,
dude,
nasty
because it
battle.
was open property. Like the families, they didn't do anything with it, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you can't fault the family for it, but they didn't do anything with it. They didn't. You know what? Kagan could be like, Vinnie Ziegler, he wasn't shit. So like whatever I did wouldn't matter. Somebody else is gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
and make a name of it.
Yeah. And
And then he's gonna lose out because he didn't continue to do something with it.
yeah, and that's what happened with Bob Ross. He got fucked over in all kinds of money. Like his son is like dirt poor. He doesn't do it. Now, granted, I think his son is doing like because his son did get inherit the art skills. Like he did learn how he does sometimes he does classes and shit. He'll do like classes like his dad did and teach art to people. But this mansion, go back to this mansion. There's pieces of artwork of Bob Ross in the walls, like in wall. There's like niches in the wall, like a niche in the wall, like a little sunken in part of the wall in the ceiling, and there's like Bob Ross paintings in there, and it's like there's priceless things in there nobody even knows, dude. But and like it was marble floors, there's like hot tubs and shit.
Bob Ross made enough money to have a mansion.
Oh, dude, he had a mansion, dude. It's all fucked up now because it's got like all grown over in trees and grass and shit. But I'll send the video to Angel so you can see how it looks, and it's just really
But
sad.
that's like there's
Sad,
been a
man.
couple mansions like that. Like I think 50 had one.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson
Yeah.
had one
Yeah.
where they were just
Birdman.
abandoned.
Yeah, Birdman. Yeah.
He's got one. I
But-
see that one all the time.
But
on
my
TikTok.
question is why are they abandoned?
because
Like,
they owe money on them,
Taxes and
taxes.
so the state owns them.
Yes.
Sure.
That's what it is.
So they can't sell them and they won't do anything with them. But just tear them down. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Instead of just leaving it
I don't get
sitting
it
there.
either. I don't get it either.
I know in the little town or that we live in the area that we live in, there's an older part of like the Woodlands that's what's happening now. Like they're coming in because the houses, I think the Woodlands was established in like 1970. Right. So now what's happening is the phase of the Woodlands is so outdated.
It's old. Yeah.
It's old that I was talking to a realtor and he's like, dude, they're tearing those houses down and taking up 2 properties and building on top of them,
Sure.
not just one.
Yeah.
And he's like, now that's renewing that whole front of the Woodlands.
The old shit.
The old shit.
Yeah. I heard about that. I heard when I was working in there, they were telling me that they were going to start doing that. It was like, 'cause it's old and it's, to them it's dated.
It's
'Cause
dated.
They wanted like, they wanted it to be those massive new houses. That,
Right. And
get
so, like, I was like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah, you could have bought that property 10 years ago for like 250.
Yeah.
Now they're going for like
Oh, yeah.
1.2.
Yeah. Millions.
Yeah.
Dude. It's
And
nuts,
I was like,
dude.
holy shit.
It's nuts, dude. It's shitty. But, I guess it's progress, I suppose. And, what?
Just reminded me. Did either of you see the movie Reality Bites? I never saw it. Was never into
Is
that.
that the one with
Winona?
Winona Ryder?
I was about to say, why
Yeah.
not?
And was it?
I never
Matt
saw it.
Dillon, maybe.
I know they had My Sharona was in that song.
It
I
was
thought
filmed
it
in
was,
Houston,
Oh, was it?
and the house that it was filmed in, they just tore it down the other day.
Oh,
wow.
shit, dude.
I know.
It's just like, I know we talked about this a million times on
I
the
thought
show.
it was John Cusack.
No,
No.
he's not in that
I
one.
don't think so.
It's Matt Dillon?
I think
No,
so.
it might be. It might be. The other thing was I wanted to touch on the futures coming on us, and I think Dallas is always at the forefront of these
With
things.
Ethan Hawke
Ethan Hawke, that's
Oh,
who it
wow,
was.
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
and
yeah.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Yeah,
Really?
I remember Ben Stiller. Yeah.
I never
being in
saw it.
Yeah.
We need to watch that. We'll make a point to watch that. Because of Winona Ryder.
Because of Wino.
Yeah,
we know.
She's amazing.
Why no?
We know.
So Walmart is it's the future's coming. Walmart's going to start selling. They're going to start. They started making buildings. They're going to start selling health insurance. They're going to start doing health insurance. They got buildings that are popping up here and there. But the other thing that Walmart is doing, Walmart is expanding their delivery service with drones, and it's happening. They're going to start doing it in Dallas and the Fort Worth area, and it's going to range a 10-mile range. It's a 30-minute delivery wait. And
Cats are gonna be shooting those things
yeah,
down, man.
And it's gonna be in Dallas. So they're gonna try it in Dallas. They're gonna see how it goes and see if it
luck.
works. If it works, then they're gonna do it and they'll start spreading. But Dallas is gonna get the first Dallas.
Good luck.
Yeah,
They're already
dude.
talking about getting rid of Walmart, Target, and I can't remember the other one, but they're already talking about getting rid of all the self checkouts
Oh man,
because my
I love that.
the shoot job.
I'll do it.
No,
Oh, doing
it's
what?
just you. That's like I have to read reports and all kinds of
Yeah.
other stuff like that. And the biggest complaint is self checkout
Why?
Because
it's just you don't have anybody to bitch at,
Yeah.
and then like some people are so ignorant that they don't know how to use.
Oh,
That's what I was telling.
I don't want to talk to you.
That's what I was telling my son today. Like, we just in and out. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you know what the fuck you're doing, in and out.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you're done. But if you're, like, making it complicated and, you know what I mean? Like,
It's so easy. You literally just read it and it tells you what to do.
the only thing that sucks is, like, when I have to deal with, like, if a price is wrong.
Sure.
Because then I have to come along and fix it.
The other thing that we hate,
the fingerprint.
at HEB, was it HEB or Kroger?
Well,
The alcohol?
Well, that's any of them. No,
Oh.
but for you hate it because a lot of times self-checkouts don't take cash.
Cash.
And that's all old man over here uses.
I use cash, man.
Well, yeah,
That's the way
they
of
give
the
you
world.
the-
There's
That's
some that
the way
don't
of the
take
world, man.
cash.
There's an option. That you have the option of, like, it takes both.
Well, because sometimes
Yeah,
the
'cause
ones
And I
that
feel like I'm feeding a freaking
the-
slot machine.
The thing that pisses me off, and the reason why I get upset with the self checkout bullshit, is because sometimes the cash ones are closed and it's just credit card.
Yeah.
Well, hey man, I got cash, you know.
So we had a little
Something.
hiccup the other day,
Yeah.
and the systems shut down. Like my phone wasn't working, the registers weren't working because it's on a different system now. And this this lady comes in and says, we're like, the cashier's like, oh, you can't, like, I can't check you out. The system just crashed. I spent all this time trying to find this, and all it was plastic totes. You took all that time trying to find that
She
shit.
went to the container store, man.
like
Take the ass in the container store,
you
man.
took that much time trying to find it. It's not that hard.
She was stupid in it.
Yeah,
apparently.
yeah, she was pretty stupid. She's probably never gonna hear this, but yeah, she was pretty
Oh,
stupid.
probably not. Right.
She's I was
Feedback.
the biggest fan.
She's looking at feedback
Yeah.
rating.
Oh yeah, yelping. She's yelping you, man. The other thing,
funny.
the other thing is it's coming out soon, and I'm not sure when it is, but Leonardo DiCaprio is going to be doing.
You know he's frugal.
he don't spend money.
Yeah, he's very frugal.
Cheapskate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember. Oh, you know, back in the
He
day.
spends money on his flying jet, hypocrite. Go ahead.
You know, so the other thing was back in the
Spends
days.
all his money on his
There was
models.
a show like it was like a 2020 special. This is back in the 80s. A 2020 special. And this guy's like how he became a millionaire.
being
And they asked-
frugal.
Yeah, he would use the ketchup packets from the you know McDonald's, where he used to catch it the mustard packets, and he would save like all the utensils that you get in the little
Who
plastic.
did that?
It was just a man. It was from the. It was like a. It was a
Oh.
2020 special from like the 80s, and they asked him, "How'd you
Oh.
become a millionaire?" He's like, you know, and he's like, "Well, I don't spend money. Like I don't steal, but I take the ketchup from the places, and I take the straws and the salt, little salt things from the store, from the restaurants and shit." He goes, "That's how I did it. And I don't have to buy salt and pepper at home." So it was an old ass story. It's from like the 80s. I was a kid watching this in
smart, I
2020, but it's
guess.
smart. But he was a millionaire. He made $1 million.
I mean, my mom could like live forever on the
Straws.
straw she gets from Sonic.
Yeah, if fucking cokeheads need any straws, we got
No.
plenty of straws, man.
You cut them in half. and-
Yeah.
Okay, look, we both buy an abundant amount of Route 44 cups of
Oh yeah,
ice,
ice.
and then they always give you straws.
Multiple straws.
You know you can buy that by the bag.
I am aware, but I don't have a place to put it in my freezer, and I don't like to put it in the freezer because it gets hard,
Too
and
hard.
then it's not all.
Then you
soft.
hit it with the damn
No, but it's
roller
still-
pin.
It
No,
loses the
it's still
consistency.
hard though.
And the consistency
It's not all
changes.
soft
Yeah,
like it is when
soft
you get
ice.
it fresh. Trust me, I'm an ice
Then put it in
connoisseur.
your ice dispenser. Pour it in there,
No, no.
and then you
I
go
thought I thought he was
Trust
gonna-
me.
I thought he was gonna say your Stanley Cup or something like that.
Oh, God.
Stanley Cup.
I
Yeah.
would never own a Stanley
The
No,
Cup.
only
you
Stanley
can't.
Cup I know is the one in the NHL.
Oh yeah, me too. That's the only one I know too. So Leonardo's gonna be playing the Rat Pack. What's the name? Sinatra. And they're gonna make a movie. They're gonna make a movie, and
No,
it's gonna
I
be
don't know
he's gonna be
how
playing
I feel
Sinatra.
about that. I don't think
He's
he
a-
has the look for sure.
Leo, look, I'm gonna name them off right now. Leo, Matt Dillon, who else? James Franco. Let's see who else. There's probably another one out there. They always play periodical picks.
Oh yeah. I thought you were gonna name
Name,
off.
it, name another one.
I thought you were gonna name the
I
Rat
thought you were
Pack.
naming off the Rat
No.
Pack.
Because who would
No.
I think it's for Sammy Davis Jr. should have been like Don Cheadle or something like that. Should have been Sammy Davis Jr. Who could have been Sammy Davis Jr. in that thing?
No.
That's tough.
They would make it Kevin Hart.
Shaboing,
They'd make it.
boing,
They'd make it
Oh,
Kevin.
yeah.
It fucking Kevin Hart would be fucking.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I feel about him as Sinatra. I don't know.
Yeah.
If he has
Does he have the special underwear?
Does he have special made underwear? Like
Who's
Sinatra?
gonna play freaking Dean Martin?
I know, right?
Matt
But-
Dillon.
Maybe.
Vinnie Zuko.
Stunt
I have to cut my hair, bro.
Stunt double.
I have to pump it again.
They had did you hear about the Tesla? The accelerator.
The Cybertruck.
Oh,
This accelerator.
speaking of, I'm glad. Good.
Hilarious.
How do you say?
Recalling them bitches.
How do you say? Good segue.
What's that?
Good segue into the Cybertruck.
Cybertruck.
Good watch.
So I was talking to one of my buddies, and dude, did you know? Back in like when did COVID happen?
2020.
2020. So remember they were talking about Cybertruck when it didn't go so well.
Mm-hmm. When he kicked it.
When he
kicked,
smashed the glass or whatever.
Yeah.
Or so if you wanted that truck, you had to pre-order it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know how much it was for pre-order?
Like 50 grand, 60
Nope.
grand,
Like
$100.
$100.
$100.
Yep.
And now they recalled almost 4,000 are being recalled because of the accelerator. The accelerator has a cover on it. Like here's the accelerator pedal and had a cover over it. And when you press down on the accelerator, the cover
It
slid up and it got stuck. So you were fucking going.
See,
it
but the
didn't
crazy,
stop.
okay, just like anything else, they're working out the hiccups. But like you can. There are people that did put down that $100
That's smart.
to pre-order them.
Yeah.
You can sell those above sticker. You're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to. You're
You're not supposed to. There's an agreement that you're not
the
supposed
first
to.
couple of years.
Yes.
You can't sell them.
You can't sell them.
Yeah.
And my buddy, because he purchased one, and but he's like, he told me all the stipulations that he had to sign to an agreement that he couldn't do this. And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me, dude?" Yeah, dude. Say we were all right here, right? And at the time, each one of us, like if we were gonna put $100 down to get these trucks,
Right.
like say you had all the money that you could purchase 5 trucks, but you used Angel's name, you used Bree's name, my name. That's the only way you could get those. You couldn't buy 5 of them out flat, even if you had the money, right? You couldn't buy them because you would have to use, us as a
Well, yeah, because they don't want you reselling.
as a
Yeah,
number,
yeah. I
correct?
got you. That
Right,
makes
as a
sense.
number. And then he was telling me all this, dude, and I was like, "Holy shit! I didn't know that much went into a damn Cybertruck
Yeah, dude.
just to purchase one."
Yeah. I mean, it was a.
Hardly worth it.
And then he finally got them this year. It was like 4 years later and shit. You finally got it.
Yeah, but those are all the people that were
Yeah.
that had purchased them back then.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I told you that thing about the Tesla and the Cybertruck, all those cars, they have a car wash mode.
Oh, right.
Because the wiring and stuff's not really protected from water. Because that would be smart, right? So you have to hit car wash mode if you go into a car wash, and this, I guess, like a protective wall comes up. And if you don't push that and you cause damage, what's on you?
Damn.
You gotta remember to do that before you go in a car wash because you're driving an electronic. That's why you don't drive an electronic. What if it's raining really hard? You gotta put it in car wash mode?
You want to hear a funny story?
yeah.
Like, I honestly thought I saw a Cybertruck, but all it was a truck with a piece of plywood on the back.
Hey.
Then I was like, "Fuck! Oh, that was a piece of plywood on a truck." I thought it was a Cybertruck.
Yeah, dude. They're dude. You gotta see the ones they do like online on TikTok and shit. They got the custom ones and they look amazing, dude. They're like,
Yeah, they do.
they're like
Yeah,
that
they
far
do.
from the
I
no,
saw
they're
a
dropping shit.
painted white one with, like you said, with
Dropping shit.
no, this one was lifted.
Oh,
it was
shit.
painted white, lifted, and that looked like a bad motherfucker. I'll tell you that right now.
Did I know Jennifer? You're a big not the switch gears. Funny switch gears. There's no gears in that thing. Anyway, not the switch gears, but the you. I know you're obsessed with the fucking Titanic and whatnot.
Yes.
So I was looking at the people who didn't get their ticket, who didn't go on the ship. It was Hershey was one of them. Hershey. Who was it? Hershey. There's some big names on there. I don't know. The guy. Oh, the inventor of the fucking radio. What you call it? Marconi. He didn't go.
He didn't go?
He didn't go. Marconi, the guy, the journalist. A lot of famous people didn't go.
Wow.
They didn't take. Smart for them. Good on them. They didn't go.
You gotta wonder, like, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess you would never know what would happen if.
No, I mean, we're just saying. Can you imagine like the Hershey guy going?
Was he already? No, he would have been right by then. 1912, he would have already been Hershey, like, because I think Hershey came out.
1920. He
Yeah.
would already been Hershey.
Well, you know what I mean, like.
Because they had
Yeah.
tickets. They bought
No, That's what I'm saying. He was already big and like making Hershey bars.
Yeah. I'm just saying, just imagine,
I know that's what I'm saying. It's weird, right?
It's cool. It's just interesting facts. That's
like Abigail Folger. That's my creepy corner.
Oh yeah.
Or gruesome gallery.
Yeah, gruesome.
Abigail Folger. She's the Folger's heiress. Mm-hmm. She was at Sharon Tate's house.
Oh yeah, they did her up, huh? Yeah. Did her up.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
it's a family whacked her.
I remember that from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, Brad Pitt didn't save him this time.
Oh, awful. But anyway, back to Leonardo DiCaprio. It's a movie just about Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're really.
No Rat Pack.
I would think they would have
maybe
to
some shadows,
at some point.
Some silhouettes.
Like, they have Jennifer Lawrence to be Ava Gardner.
Oh my gosh, she's smoking.
Oh really? See, no, I don't.
Oh, frugal, by the way.
She's frugal too.
She's frugal also. Okay. She knows how to save her money.
So the thing that one thing I wanted to close. We were talking about this earlier, Jen. I think
the frugal corner.
Frugal corner. Right? Frugal corner.
Frugal binder.
Be careful with that word.
Frugal binder. Remember that guy?
Frugal binders.
You know who he is? He's the guy with the shoes, the little plastic ends on the shoelaces.
I've seen Cocktail.
Cocktails.
I've seen Cocktail.
I'm just thinking if you were there. I'm just thinking if you were alive over there.
Frugalicious.
So
it's not. Yeah. I'm gonna kill Brie. I know it has a real name, but in the movie Cocktail,
he was Flugelbinder. Yeah,
he's pretending, and he says it's a flugel, or she said it's a Flugelbinder.
The little plastic tip on the shoelace. So the last thing I wanted to kind of wrap it up with is just there was this thing. Remember we were talking about people doing remember we were talking we were at Costco or whatever, and we were talking about how people are not like nice and shit. How people when you're in the aisle shopping, people
they don't give a shit.
They push you out the goddamn way and shit. Anyway, there was a video that I came across, and I don't know if it's real or not. It looked real, you know how it's so the internet lies to me all the time. But there was a gentleman, and I guess he had Parkinson's. Huh?
Then you lie to us.
Well, but then you got to pull that curtain.
Pass
back.
down the lies. Yeah, it's all good.
So I think there's a guy, he's a gentleman. He's in a grocery store. He's shopping. I think he has some kind of Parkinson's. He's shaking, right? He's trying to get I don't know what it looks like ancho chilies into a bag, he's like shaking. He can't get them in there, right? And he can't get it in the bag. And there's adults and shit. What's that? Oh, I know. He's got the bag. Yeah.
Michael J. Fox
He's trying to get the
there.
scooper and shit. Yeah. They're coming to the Comic-Con, the comic thing, Comic-Palooza.
Yeah,
Houston.
Comic-Palooza.
Yeah.
Michael J. Fox is shaking his way on over there.
whole cast will be
shucking and
there.
jiving. Yeah.
The whole
I'm
cast
pretty
will
sure
be
they'll
there.
sell out.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure they'll sell out.
Fucking, what do you call it?
Yeah.
Fucking,
He's coming too, Christopher
yes.
Lloyd?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be
I
sold
want to
just
yell at
because of
him.
them.
Oh, yeah,
I want
them
to
two.
yell at him for killing the shoe in the dip.
Oh yeah, he's a piece of shit for killing the shoe. Yes. So this guy's got the shakes and stuff, and I feel bad. It looks bad, right? And multiple people, adults, pass him. Like even people are like girls, like what? There's a couple chicks in the back are like attractive girls, and just like that. I look on the camera so you can see me in the camera. Camera's over here, right? And
That's the hard cam.
And they're like they give him like dirty looks over their shoulder and shit, right? They give him dirty looks, and the poor guy's just trying to get the fucking ancho chilies in the bag. And a little girl passes with her mom, and she's right. They pass there with the basket. They pass, and they go, and the little girl keeps looking back at him. And you think the little girl's gonna make fun of him, and she keeps looking back at him, and the mom's like, don't look. She's like, don't look at him, don't look at him. And the little girl is like, she just kind of goes like that to her mom. And she walks and she helps the guy. She gets the bag. And
my question is,
it's a cool kid that they helped him.
So my question is the guy that has Parkinson's, where did he set up the camera to catch whoever did that?
That's what I'm saying. It's a setup.
You see what I'm
Hey,
saying?
But I think
Vinny pulled the curtain, not me.
I know, but I think it's just to show people's goodwill.
That's what. But that's what I'm saying. He posted up the camera so to catch his little 10,000 clicks.
Another thing too. Remember, it was a couple years ago, 10, 20, I don't know. I'm old. But remember when, it was like, you don't help the handicapped because they can do it themselves.
They get pissed off.
So I wonder
They get pissed off.
if that is why people don't now, because
It could be that.
It's the same reason men don't hold the door open for women anymore because
they can do it
they got
themselves.
sick of getting yelled at.
Because they can buy themselves flowers and shit.
Yes.
Fuck them.
But see, that goes back to like I'm watching this right, and like, dude, I was about to this one cat came through the shoot job, and he was like, he was a YouTuber.
Oh yeah, fucking around.
Remember I told you that, and he tried to get me riled up, and I told him, say homeboy, like you barking up the wrong damn tree, like
it's a bad idea.
But that's what I'm saying because his homie was filming the whole time.
Yeah. No, but for me, I think it's just an example. Even though if it is a setup and all that stuff, for me, it's still an example.
true.
It's still an example. Huh?
Yeah,
It's just an
still-
example of the world. I think the American, not even American, just the people. People as a whole are pieces of shit. Like I said, people. I always say me when I'm in the grocery store and I see an old lady trying to go. She's trying to reach the fucking pepper at the top.
Oh, I
I'll
push my
go-
cart right
yeah,
on by.
Jennifer will pass them, but
I gotta
I'll go
see
grab their
them.
shit.
I passed by and sucks to suck.
Yeah, but I can't help it, dude.
Well, it's because that's because Vinny can't reach it either.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
No.
I just drop an 8x10 in their cart and leave.
Burn.
Headshot. Leave a headshot in there.
Come see
No,
me.
but no,
No.
But it's also that thing of
Yeah.
so I help you get something down, and I accidentally knock down a jar, and it hits you in the head, and then you sue me for attacking you with a jar.
I mean-
so it's just not worth the trouble to help people.
I just do it because it's just I want to do my part. I just want because I know I've been a piece of shit most of my life, so I want to put my good token, my good deeds in.
He's so do-goodery.
So he
Don't
can
let
take me
him
up. So I
fool
want
you.
to take that top flight. I want to go to the
You
upper.
act
I want to
like
go to the
you're a
upper
piece of
room.
shit, but you'd help
The
somebody way quicker
upper
than I
room.
would.
I want to go up to the upper room, man. I want to
You're a
make it.
stranger.
I want to go up, man. I don't want to be down in the fucking depths of hell. Huh?
I held the door open when I was in Hobby Lobby for a guy. Let me open it.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I hold the door, but I don't care if it's a guy, a girl, or whatever.
Yeah.
I hold the door.
I did it
but
for the girl, but the guy came. I was like,
yeah.
"Come on, sir, come on."
Oh, I hate.
I'm like, hey, I'm opening this for this female here, not you.
And one other thing before we go here, I wanted to say NASA is going to be helping soon. They're going to be helping see if Nessie's real, the Loch Ness monster.
They must be bored.
Nessie, I know they got nothing else better to do.
She's real.
Nessie.
I think she's real.
I know. I was always with the Napoleon
And
Dynamite.
all the lies that they've given us, they must be bored.
So NASA with Nessie, right?
NASA Nessie. That NASA Nessie.
Do you think Nessie's real?
No.
Of course you don't. Do you believe in anything?
Christmas?
Do you believe in Christmas, Vinny?
Hey Vinny, if the sky's the limit, then why are there footprints on the moon?
There's no footprints on the moon.
He's always
I'm
saying it's a
sorry.
Hollywood basement.
It's in the Hollywood basement. Red Hot Chili Peppers
Yeah, they
said
said
it.
it.
I was waiting to say that.
And I always keep saying the last thing, but this is the last thing. Where did it go? Jesus, I lost it.
You're like
Son of
that
a
band
bitch.
we saw that one day.
One more song. Buy me a beer.
They
one
were
more
so
song.
drunk they didn't know where they were. They kept going. One
more
more
song.
song.
Buy
And
us
it
a
was like
beer.
20
Yeah.
songs
It was
later.
good. It was a good time, man. That was at the next door. The next door is a good spot. It's gone now, but it used to be a good spot.
It was a
The
good
next
spot,
door.
but that band sucks.
Next to Rudyard's, yeah. The last thing was that there was an actual, real deal fucking Weekend at Bernie's situation, man. There was a lady and she took, what was it, an old dead man to the bank, and she was trying to get him to sign paperwork, and he was dead, dude. and
He's dead in a wheelchair. And she
Yeah.
wheels him up to the counter.
Trying to get him to
saw
sign.
She's
that.
trying to make him sign
Yeah,
shit.
it was a real fucking Weekend at
There is
Bernie's, man.
video.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we'll put the video in the
He is
pod show.
dead as a doornail.
yeah.
Like
Bald and
Yeah.
everything. Like,
Yeah.
He's dead
Damn.
for a while.
He's
like,
all like purple looking.
Oh, dude, it was
probably
rough.
stinking already.
It was rough.
It's
Oh,
like,
wow.
it
But
was
we'll put that video
bad.
in there, man.
she held his hand and everything.
Yeah, dude. It was
Everything.
but yeah, they caught on real quick to that shit.
Yeah,
man.
they were like, no, like this doesn't.
He
look
smells
right.
funny.
Anyway, but yeah, that was we'll close on Bernie's there. We'll close on Weekend at Bernie's there. But no, man, it's been good, man. We got some. We'll have the May the 4th episode coming up soon. We're gonna have a Mother's Day special coming up soon. We got all the holidays covered for us, man. We got all the holidays coming up. Vinny, you got anything else?
Halfway to Halloween.
Halfway there.
Thank you,
Halfway
boy.
there.
Your boy excited.
Halfway there, dude.
I'm
And,
glad to be back.
Yeah, me too. We are too.
Yeah, man.
We are too.
You know, I was out on my ventures. You know, had the wind in my knees.
Fucking easy riding,
just,
huh?
Yeah,
Easy
just
rider.
hanging out. Good people.
Hell yeah, dude.
You know, had a blast.
Good.
But
man.
you know,
I'm glad you're home.
I'm glad to be home.
Glad you're home, dude. Jennifer, anything? Nope. Okay. Gruesome Corner. Quiet.
If you guys are listening to this, the 52 had a great time at Good Charlie's at the
Oh yeah. We had a
Crawfish
good
and
time.
Car-
Yeah, we had a great time.
Car shows.
Yeah, we're
Car
talking
shows.
future.
Crawfish.
Totally.
Yeah, crawfish. Yeah.
No, but seriously,
Yeah.
thank you for listening.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks you for listening to us. And then follow all of us on the Instagrams there. And then hopefully we'll be on the new TikTok thing, the TikTok notes.
Tell
will
a
be on there.
friend. Share, like, and subscribe.
Thank you guys. I got to hit the head again. And thank you for watching. And stay tuned.
I was just in my office and I heard a ruckus.